basketball. That's not going to happen.
Okay, he is really, really good. And that was a coming out party of sorts for him because we haven't seen him in a playoff game, and that was his first one. And he was playing at a level neither AD nor LeBron could play at.
Right.
Okay, so now let's get back to Anthony Davis. I have warned him in the past that you better be careful because when you play opposite LeBron James, the king, the GOAT sometimes needs a scapegoat. So who was trending all afternoon here in Los Angeles after the game?
Right.
AD as in A Disney. I saw that all afternoon. A Disney was trending because everybody was blaming and condemning Anthony Davis as you can only shoot it and play in the bubble, right? A Disney. And I'm thinking, well, wait a second. A Disney just 2 weeks ago tonight against this same Phoenix team at Staples went 42-12?
Yeah.
42-12?
Exactly.
Was that in the bubble? Maybe I missed it. Maybe they played that game on a neutral court in the bubble.
Right.
I think they played that at Staples.
Right.
42-12, so I don't think we can write him off as A Disney.
No, but Skip, the problem that they have is, Skip, I mean, 5 of 16, DeAndre Ayton, you destroyed DeAndre Ayton. And DeAndre Ayton looks like he took that personal. Says, I'm going to get you back. And he did. He more than held his own. And Skip, the problem that they have is that, and I get it, Skip, when AD is guarding a smaller guy, when he's guarding, say, Crowder, he's guarding somebody, it's going to be harder because those guys play on the perimeter. So it's not as easy for him to get rebounds if he's playing someone that's close to the basket. I get that. But where he needs to punish those guys is on the offensive end. Jay Crowder, you're 3-4 inches shorter than me. Bro, you can't guard me. He can guard you if you're out there 18 feet away from the basket. He can guard you and make you take tough shots, get down on the block, drop step, and go up strong.
Okay, so this is what your man Vogues, as in Lakers coach Frank Vogel, said after the game. Phoenix brought a lot more attention to Anthony, obviously because of that game, 42-12 2 weeks ago. They did a good job limiting his touches and then bringing double teams when he did get it and making things difficult for him. They did. He was the focal point of their defense. They were going to limit touches and limit shot opportunities if he did touch the basketball. So you have to understand that he was having a hard time getting where he needed to go to start with. He also said that because LeBron got off so hot and they as a team got off to a quick start, that he drifted out of the offense. And sometimes when he drifts out, he can't drift back in.
But here's the thing, though, Skip. LeBron got off to that hot start, but he stopped shooting.
Thank you. Now we get to the crux of the issue. I try not to be too hard on LeBron James on this show, although I'm sure people think I'm extremely overcritical. But to me, the bulk of the blame for yesterday is on LeBron's shoulders because the focal point of Phoenix's defense was AD.
Right.
So in the fourth quarter, I just sat there and I said, okay, this is it. The king is going to take this game over. And I waited and I waited and I waited through the fourth quarter in which LeBron went 1 of 4 from the field. He went 0 of 3 from 3. He went 1 of 4 from the free throw line. 1 of 4? Cannot do it. Cannot.
Well, that's what happens, Skip. That's why you almost got injured. If you make the free throws, Chris Paul doesn't undercut you, almost pull your arm out of socket. If you make he missed 3 in a row. You talking about 1 for 4, he missed 3 in a row. He missed 1. He got fouled on the 3. He made the first one and didn't miss. I'm like, come on, Bron, we got to get those, bro.
Okay, so could we just quickly, just to refresh people's memories, because the blind witnesses out there want to sweep these things under carpet, can we just see LeBron in the fourth quarter, please? First from the free throw line. Okay, these are his misses. Never up, never in. Got to get it up on the rim, LeBron. Then he goes completely overcompensates to the back iron. And then this is the next one. This is the Chris Paul block out, and he misses it badly long. Okay, he is simply, for superstars, the worst fourth quarter, late game free throw shooter I've ever seen. It's a real Achilles heel for him because it gets worse and worse. The demons grow in his head.
Right.
So for me, this is why we go back and forth. You say he's the GOAT, and I say he's disqualified from being the GOAT because he can't fix his late game clutch time free throw shooting. That's just horrible. That takes the heart out of a basketball team, especially on the road when they think we've got this. It was up to him to not just to close the deal, to just slam home the deal in the fourth quarter. I kept waiting. I thought, this is his game on a silver platter because Chris is so handicapped.
Skip, I honestly thought he was going to go for 20 in the first quarter.
Okay, well, it looked like it. And by the way, he scored 8 in the first 4.5 minutes of the game.
Yes.
He made 2 threes, and he made another.
And they were pure. I mean, they were from Flagstaff.
They were pure. They were pure. And then I don't know what happened because I thought for the rest of the game, very weirdly, it was like weird LeBron disengaged.
Right.
I don't know. I kept waiting. Attack. Go into attack mode.
I was waiting for that also. But the thing I think AD is going to have to understand, Skip, and he's going to have to get better at this. And this is why Joker is going to win the MVP. Nikola Jokic is going to win the MVP. Skip, if he doesn't score, he can turn into a playmaker. Now, give Portland credit. Portland says, you score all the points you want. We're not sending double teams. Nurkic, you just got to wear this hat. Cantor, you just got to wear this hat. Because we're not coming because we're not going to let him kick the three-point shot. He had 1 assist. AD's going to have to understand, Skip, if I can't score, let me play make. But guys are going to have to hit shots. Skip, well, look, we're not a good three-point shooting team. There's no other way around that.
You're 7 of 26. You need to be a little better than that, even though you were 21st in three-point shooting.
KCP struggled. He hit his first one and then didn't make another one after that. So they struggle from the three-point line. And what happens when the double team comes and AD kicks into somebody, you're going to have to make it because then if you start missing a bunch of them, he's going to like, well, hell, you missing. I might as well go ahead and try to force up a shot myself. I can't be no worse than what you. I trust me more than I trust you. So guys are going to have to make shots to give him confidence that he can he can pass it to him, and they can make plays. LeBron, again, had too many turnovers. What did he have yesterday?
5.
5. That's not 5 of their 14. Like I said, he likes to feel out. Bron, they didn't double you yesterday, bro. So
they did not.
Now you need to, y'all gonna leave Bridges on me head up? Y'all gonna let Drake Crowder on me head up? Okay, I'm gonna go to work.
Okay, so LeBron said after the game, I love it when AD takes the pressure on himself, which he did. He took it all on his shoulders. LeBron went on to say, anytime he comes to the pressure, like accepts it, and tells you guys we can't win without him playing the way he played, he always responds. I will buy that.
Yes.
And LeBron's conclusion was, when AD is AD again, we'll be the Lakers. So I'm thinking, is he the best player on the Lakers? That's what LeBron is basically saying, is I need him to be the best player for us to be the best team.
No, what I need him to do, Skip, the thing is I don't need him to do is sit around and watch me. If you notice, Skip, they always try to get the ball to AD first. Go through AD first. LeBron said, I got 260 of these playoff things under my belt. 130-plus 30-point games. So I know what to do in moments like this. He needs AD. They cannot win. There's a reason why you mortgaged your future for the present. You gave up a lot of draft picks. You gave up a lot of capital to get Anthony Davis for the simple fact, Skip, he's a walking 25 and 10. And yesterday, Skip, 13 points? Skip, what the hell I'm going to do with 13 points and 7 rebounds in 40 minutes? And they keep talking about Drum. Drum in 20 fewer minutes had a 10-7 ball game.
Okay, so what's the answer?
I mean, excuse me, 12-7.
12-7. But I keep telling you, Drum is the problem. The big penguin needs to be put on ice.
Well, let me ask you,
the big penguin played 0 minutes in the fourth quarter, and it didn't work. It didn't help.
Okay.
Okay? But I still say that AD is pushed more to the perimeter by Kareem Abdul-Drummond, as I call him. Like, once he's a lane clogger. He's a ball stopper in the lane and a lane clogger. Let me ask you a question. You just said it 2 weeks ago Sunday. That lane clogger, AD got 42, 12, 5, 3, and 3. The first Laker to ever have a stat line like that. Was Andre Drummond on the court? He was, but yesterday, your man Anthony Davis went 1 of 3 in the paint. 1 of 3?
What I got to do with hell? Drummond wasn't guarding him? Hell, that ain't Drummond's fault that he missing shots in the paint.
Well, it looked like he just kept drifting and drifting farther and farther out. He was taking way too many mid-range jumpers, and sometimes he can be hot. If he comes out mad and takes over the initiative early, sometimes he can just destroy people.
Skip, they got out-rebounded on the offensive end. That's the second time all year.
Ayton got 8 by himself. That's inexcusable, and some of that's on Drummond.
But how many did Drummond have? Drummond have 7. So if Drummond's out of the ball, Skip, that's the thing. Look, treads cannot bang with Drummond. You see what happened? I mean, with DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
You see what happened when Drum goes out? He starts eating on the glass. When they take Drum, look what happened. Rebound after rebound after rebound after rebound. You got to have a body to box him out. Look.